What do you have right now? You are searching the neighborhood and also the woods, we understand.
Correct. We exhausted a bloodhound. The bloodhound lost scent in about 2.5 miles into a search, or a track. From there is what we've done is we've coordinated an effort with a ground search for the southern end of the neighborhood and the woods through ATVs with ATVs. We're currently printing maps for the northern end of the neighborhood, whereas when they exhaust their search for the southern end of the neighborhood, they'll start the north push. We're waiting on Montgomery County Search and Rescue to come out with additional foot search, ATV patrol, things of that nature.
At this moment, do you think that he just got beat, but he wasn't kidnapped or anything? Nothing criminal?
We don't believe that there's a foul play or an abduction involved. We believe that he left on his own will. Our biggest concern is what he was wearing when he left was blue jeans and a t-shirt. May or may not have shoes on. We believe he's in flip-flops, no winter clothing. So with the cold as it is, that's our biggest concern. He is capable of living in the woods. So that's one thing we have going for us, is that he has an experience of being alone in the woods from childhood history. So as a 10-year-old, he has that ability.
One neighbor told me that this is the second time he left the home.
We believe this is the second time. The first time he made a pretty good distance on his own. He was located, obviously, brought back home, and we're working with his adoptive parents currently to find out, you know, the best way to trace the steps, things like that. Talk to his friends and see if we can develop any leads.
When was this?
This was about 4 hours ago now is when he left.
But the first time he left?
I'm not sure. We believe there might have been conflict. We're not sure.
When a 10-year-old, what kind of survival skills does a 10-year-old really have? I mean, he may think that he knows how to survive, but when it's this cold, I mean, what kind of survival skills does a 10-year-old?
I'm not at liberty to discuss his childhood. He does have the experience to basically live on the land. So
did
that's
his
all
family
I
used
get.
to live in the woods?
They did.
They did?
Yes, sir.
His biological family?
We believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Luke is most probably hiding right now. All right, that's why I passed out pictures of his face. The last time we found him, he was on a Raleigh Puzzle in the subway. Right? I suspect that right now, there's a good chance he might be heading that way because it's getting cold out here. Right? So, if you see Luke and you ask him his name and he tells you a different name, then what I need you to do is I need you to get on the phone with your coordinator, okay, and call him immediately. Do not let Luke leave. Okay, it's imperative because of the weather outside that we not let Luke get away from him. All right. Now, where's the places we're going to look? This is the big game hide and seek, guys. So, look in between houses, look under bushes, look in the back of pickup trucks. If you don't go into backyards, all right, unless you feel that there's some reason why